Decided we needed to do something about our fitness and our health. We'd kind of gotten away from it, and we wanted to improve that aspect of our lives.
That was something you were supposed to do, but I hated going. I hated it, so I didn't really go that often.
Been in a bunch of different gyms, but this is the one I like.
Not knowing what to do, not good at it, felt like I looked like an idiot compared to other people.
There's a few reasons why I like this place more than other places. The typical gym I go to, I like the motivation and consistency. The other thing is I've tried a few different personal trainers, but again, most of the personal trainers I've had at other gyms just didn't seem to have the knowledge and were really just muscled cheerleaders. Whereas here, Isaac, Melissa, Dylan, they know what they're talking about, and that inspires confidence in me.
Well, definitely, as a registered nurse, one of our jobs is to sort of set an example to the community. So it's important to sort of stay in shape and sort of encourage others to be fit as well.
First time I met you guys, I was like, wow, they were really nice. They must just be selling their stuff. Then I also talked about different muscles, and all this knowledge came out. It was very obvious that you knew what you were talking about. And I didn't feel pressured to buy anything or anything like that.
I spent time as a U.S. Army Ranger, and I know what it is to push it to the limits. We pretty much did everything to muscle failure back then. It was just our measure and the way we did things. This is a lot more scientific. We spent a lot of time hurt with inflammation, took a lot of ibuprofen, to handle that, and it wasn't very healthy, in retrospect. It's a great challenge, but that's all it really was. It wasn't good for longevity. Most guys left hurt. Then I went and I tried CrossFit, same thing. A lot of macho, a lot of ego, a lot of injury. And so I'm pushing 50, I'll be 50 this year. Like, that's not for me. We're looking for the long haul here, and Isaac's been able to produce that. You can push it to the limit here. You can test yourself to your own limits without the injury, and that's pretty impressive.
Before I came here, I had a knee injury, left knee, and frequently tighten up with either conditioning or strength training, and I really couldn't do a whole lot with it. Since coming here, Isaac's been fantastic in helping me figure out what to do to achieve the benefits I need in my leg, and making sure that it doesn't buckle underneath me, and make sure I actually achieve the results I want.
When I came here, I knew that I had the ability to be strong, but I wasn't using it in any shape or form. So coming in, started with boot camp, did that for several months. I think was able to kind of realize that my body was able to do things that I didn't think it was able to do, and able to go longer than I thought. Doing TFW kind of shocked myself every single week that I come, and I'm able to, deadlift 245.
One of the things with boot camp is I was finding a lot of conditioning work, but I've always wanted to increase my strength, and I always had difficulty things like climbing over walls. I always had great lower body strength from soccer, but upper body strength really didn't have much of that, so I need to improve my upper body strength. And with training for Warriors, it's really helped that. First of all, making sure I have the right form with lifting weights, because previously, anytime I was lifting weights before, it was just grab maximum weight I could, stop pumping for a while until I failed, collapse, wait for about 2 weeks until my muscles healed up again. I want to start lifting again. Whereas with the Training for Warriors, it's a consistent program, really building slowly and consistently, so I'm much better at lifting things.
The one thing about TFW that's different than boot camp is that you are responsible for being a coach. You are responsible for another person, so you have a reason to be here. You want to be here for your teammates and to coach them, to get them better, and they're going to do the same for you. They're going to make sure that you get better as well, get stronger.
I kind of like Training for Warriors better because there's more of accountability, there's more community because of partner exercises. In both programs, you push yourself as hard as you can, and that's where you gain your strengths.
Summer of 2013, I climbed Mount Rainier, made it to the summit, and definitely doing all the burpees and jump squats and lunges, getting those hips, getting those glutes, being able to carry a 50-pound pack up a mountain was huge.
There's so much encouragement here that I always enjoy coming here, even like when I can't. Like, I want to be here, and it stresses me out to not be here.
Come here because you don't feel stupid. There are people that greet you when you come in. There are people that say goodbye to you when you leave. It's a family here.
Train for Warriors, guys. It's not about getting in the ring and beating somebody else up, because that doesn't make you a warrior. It's about the battle that you have every day to eat a little bit better, to push a little harder, to maybe not take 10 caffeine supplements, It's funny, I had a client that was telling me she had insomnia problems and couldn't eat right, couldn't get anything done. It's because she was taking so much caffeine all the time she couldn't sleep at night, right? So what kind of health do you have if you can't even sleep and keep a regular schedule? And some of us think like, you know, there's that I think Michelangelo or someone was like, oh, I'll sleep 15 minutes like every hour or something, right? That sleep diet, have you heard about it? Well, realistically, like, who wants to hang out with someone that has to go nap 15 minutes? Like, when we're gonna finish this movie, yeah, I got 3 naps in before this movie, right? So it's about living a balanced life that makes sense, and that's what Training for Warrior is all about. So it's about bringing about the warrior within. You guys all did that great. And I've got to be honest, like, sometimes I coach you guys, and I'm like, man, hit a little higher, be a little tighter. Because you know what, when I walk away and you know what to do, and I know you know what to do, and you go back to it, that's letting that other side win. That's not bringing the warrior side in. So having great form is part of being honest with yourself and bringing that warrior side in.